the whole world. What we're all about, we the girls with a passion for fashion. Ooh, Bratz, we'll always be there for each other. Ooh, Bratz, yeah, style and how we feel. Talking about.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And it's 9 a.m. in the morning when I started this video, and it actually went on till like 5 p.m. Okay, let's start with it. So I applied Nika avocado essential oil, and then I'm taking this Fevi stick and drawing and putting like a nice layer of that Fevi stick until it's like nice and flat. And then I'm taking my iconic hair dryer and taking out the nozzle. Now, this is very important because you don't want a lot of pressure and in one direction, so make sure that you're holding the dryer straight in front of you, and make sure that you have a nice thick layer of heavy stick, and it should be even, so that everything lights on top of it evenly. Here I'm taking Wet n Wild concealer, and this one is in a slightly warm undertone. This helps in color correcting. I didn't really use a color corrector because it wasn't really working out for me. I've seen people using color correctors to like correct the darkness and then go in. I tried a lot of things. Generally it didn't work out for me, or maybe I'm yet to learn how to use a color corrector for this, for blocking your brows. Blocking brows is not a joke. I really respect anyone who can block brows properly. Like seriously, it's so difficult. Here I used Krylon Derma, and we all know how fucking full coverage it is, so it actually helped me cover my brows pretty well. And here I'm going with Fit Me, which I actually later on thought that I shouldn't have, because I thought I'll go with a medium coverage and then I'll use a full coverage only for the brows. But then you'll see what happens. So I don't really have a perfect match for myself with me in this foundation, so I try to make a shade for myself, and this one turned out to be so golden that if I had just this on my forehead, just on my forehead, it will look so funny. That's why I just decided to put a few dots on. Oh my god, I'm fumbling so much. So yeah, I drew some dots on my face as well, and then I used oil to blend it out because this is a lot of foundation. I do not use so much foundation for any look. I don't recommend using so much foundation, but I did it. And here I realized when I put oil on my eyebrows, it actually made the foundation or whatever come off, and I was like so pissed at the time. After that, I actually shut the camera off. I went like off camera and I did the whole thing again. I did that twice to get this, and then I drew brows in front of camera. I used the Wet n Wild brow kit in the ash and the ashes shade from it to draw this shape that you see right there. I used Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette and the shade called Doll Face. This palette is so nice. All the mattes are so nicely pigmented. It actually worked so well to cover my brows even better. And I just took my brush from the very like tip of it, and then I use that to blend it. This really helps to get very little pressure and blend beautifully. And then I took 24K from the same palette and I applied that all over my lid. And then I took Swiss Beauty liquid eyeshadow in the shade 01 and applied that on top of it. This really enhanced the look and made it like a lot, like like blingy types. I really liked. And honestly, this was a very nice match to the golden that I had in my outfit. This outfit is actually my mom's wedding day outfit, and I'm so happy I got to wear that for this video. So yeah, I took a brown shadow. Now this one is actually the same that I used for my brows, and then I used that to draw and outline my eyes, and I'll recommend you to do that on both the sides before going on with this step, which is concealer. I'm using a concealer. I'll recommend you to go with a white eyeliner. I couldn't use a white eyeliner because I didn't have one, so I had to do two steps, that is use a light concealer and then set it with a white eyeshadow, and still it wasn't as white as I wanted it to be. But please go ahead with a white kajal or eyeliner, whatever you have. or a white lipstick if you have. But yeah, I'm taking the blue eyeshadow and I'm drawing the eyelids, and then I'm taking a darker blue and smudging the outer edge. I drew a blue eyeliner on the perimeters of the lens, but I couldn't record it. Then I drew the pupil using a black eyeliner, and then I took the dark blue eyeshadow from the same palette, Morphe 35B, and I drew strokes on my eyes from connecting the pupil to the outer edge of the lens. This made the eyes look a lot realistic. And then I had a black eyeliner. I really messed it up. Like, genuinely doing makeup in front of the camera is so difficult to me. I don't know how people do it. Like such good looks in front of camera. It still feels like I'm so new at it. I am but like it's so difficult. Then I started lining my eyes, and then I took my wing almost till the my tip of my original eyebrows, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? It's so extreme, but like it's worth it. And then I took that eyeliner on the inner corners, and then connected it. As you can see, my inner corners, like the ones that I have drawn, are not even. I fixed that later on, almost in the end, when I realized that I was drawing something off camera, and then I realized, oh my god, this is not even. So I just fixed it. I have not recorded how I fixed it, but I actually just took a wet wipe and like took that off. But here I drew some eyelashes with that same eyeliner. That one's by Faces Magnetic Eyes. And now I'm taking contour shade. This one is Wet n Wild contour kit, and then I'm trying to fake nose contour and make the bridge of my nose look very tiny, and tip of my nose look like a fat ass, because that's how Bratz doll's nose look like. It's it's always having that fat tip. So I tried to do that, and then this is how I looked. I think it was good enough. Then, as you can see, this is where my bone is, and look where I'm applying the contour. It's so down because the whole of the face is coming down, the eyes have come down, and also you have to keep space for the blush and highlighter. So I took my contour lower than where I usually apply it. And then I took this blush, and this is a very pinky blush, like doll like blush, and then I applied that on the apples and the center of my face, because I don't want it to go all the way behind, because that will just give a look like a snatched, when you want to lift your face. I don't want to do that, because I want to make my face look rounder than it is. I have a very oval face, and that's not what Bratz doll have. So I applied the highlighter also on the very center of my face. I'm just trying to make my face look a bit rounder. I contoured my forehead as well, and here I applied lip balm. I applied lip balm a bit more, like on my skin as well. And then I took Amazonian from Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick, and I started drawing big ass lips. I overlined my lips a lot. As you can see, I've made them look so big, and this is how Bratz doll's lips are. Oh my god, they look so stunning. But this is definitely exaggeration. This is like insta baddies. So yeah, I'm gonna put some lighter lipstick in the center of my lips, and I'm gonna fade it out so that it looks like really big plumped up lips. And I'm gonna put some gloss to make that plump effect even more. And that is the final look. I'm gonna just wear my dress and jewelry, and this is the final look. I really hope you all liked it. Please share it with your friends. I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.
About be the girls with a passion for fashion.